Oh, this is very important to know that this is the minor axis of the ellipse. So placing a wheel in perspective is depending upon how you place your wheels. If there is a sketch, if you wrongly place your wheel, definitely will come to know. So if you are saying that I am trained by Satya, then please don't ever do this mistake, because I will never do that. Yeah, so this line is 90 degree for that. This is touching in all the way down, meaning this is the whole ellipse is going to have this way, not this way, not taking this as a major axis. This axle is the minor axis. That axle comes from VP2, and you have to have 90 degree intersection, and wherever it touches, and it has to touch all the center points, this and this, it has to be rotated along with this. Once again I repeat, it has to touch all the center points of the block which we have formed. At the same time, it should have a rotation towards this. So you remember I told you guys to draw a circle with freehand, very light. Don't worry about it. These are all not a big rocket science. You have to be light enough to that. Okay, and it's very important to touch this point, and having said that, yeah, similarly you have to do 8 ellipses here. Where are the 8 ellipses? This is number 1, 2, inner 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. So turn this around and see it is rotated over this. So you are supposed to have a perfect thing rather than following all the rules of painting, because in painting people say don't turn the paper. So we are not artists, we are designers, we have all the rights to turn the paper. Yeah, okay, fantastic, it's looking cool. Fantastic. Okay, so the same way you do this, it has to be 90 degree to that. As I told you, this and this is not parallel, so therefore you should touch all the center points, 1, 2, 3, 4, but it has to have the rotation of this. Okay, so the second ellipse, actually there is no ellipse, it's all circle only, circle rotated in an angle. Turn the paper and see it is consistent across, and always there will be some kind of it's all freehand, so I think I am okay with that. Fine. So at this point of time, what I would like to do is connect this guy here, connect this to this place, so therefore you can easily do the other sides also. So this is going to be the other side of your, or if you have time you can even do the other way around. I don't mind. I mean, if you can do that, it's well and good enough. And turn the paper and see it is really happening. Perfection is very important, so therefore be a perfectionist and turn it to any direction and see if it is, if it is meaningful to you. Okay, I think a little bit to see the side. Okay, I am not 100% okay any which way, and you can sit and detail it in your own way. Similarly, you have this here, and you have the center point here, and of course this is here, and this is turning like this. make a 90 degree out of it, and okay, I have this as my gate. Fine, I have again doing the same exercise. Okay, just to touch this point, that's the whole problem. And okay, turn the paper and see how this cylinder is traveling towards the vanishing point. Yeah, it's here. I have given little chrome. If you want to give a kind of chrome, okay, I'm okay with that. So you can see this is showing little bit more here. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Fantastic. Any which way, the same thing I'm going to do that here. So I have this point, this point, this point, this point, and I have this major axis which is going like this. Anyway, it has to meet this point, it to be touched. Approximately these points have to be touched, but I have the major axis here, and of course this is where I am going to show my wheel like that. Wow, fantastic. So you have to practice these wheels. It will frustrate you anyway. If you are doing for the first time, it will definitely frustrate you, because if you practice, definitely you will be exploring this activity very nicely. Okay, fine. So the same thing is here, and all the touch points have to be worked out. So you have to touch this. Sorry. Fine. Fantastic. Okay. Same way you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4. You have the axis which is running here, and you have 90 degree here, and it has to touch these touch points all the same. The 1, 2, 3, 4 at certain angle. Fine. Same way I extend it here, the center point somewhere here. This is the touch point. So I have this. So we can practice and do it a little faster, and I'm explaining and drawing, so that sometimes it will be little weird, but I will not leave it, don't worry, and I will take it forward and detail it. I have it little light because first of all, at this point of time, you guys have to see how all the 4 wheels and how it is rotated towards the vanishing point, or whatever you call it. So all the 4 wheels, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's all, and this is having a rotation somewhere here. Okay, and now in the side view, as we say, you have to have the center point of this, center point of this, yes, center point of this, center point of this, you need that, this point, this point, this point you need, and the axle center point is going somewhere here. Right, so I'm going to have all the center points, center point of the wheel axis, which is going up. Okay. So the inner ones are the one which you have to work out. That means you have to have this point. Okay, center, the inner center of the inner point. I think you guys can understand that. Okay, you have 1, 2, 3 and 4. You have the center point of this have to go up, inner have to go up. Okay, the center of this, where it is going, center of this. Okay, center of this, center of this. Alright. Okay, and very importantly, the vertical is not equal, so therefore you have to find the height of this, which is very important right now. So how you do this? You have one here, 1, 2, 3, 4 diagonals. You have the center have the elongation going like this. From this point, okay, meet this point. This is the height of it. This is the height of it. Very good. Okay, and of course approximately you can even take it forward, doesn't matter, but I don't want to complicate further. You can even take little similar stuff, same height you can take, so this is where it is. So I am taking this approximately, one can even go to the correct height of the, can I call it vehicle? I don't know, you have to tell me. It looks slightly weird, but the proportions you can work out 1 or 2 times if you work, definitely it will come. Okay, here we go. Alright, you have, this is the retrofitted vehicle here. Okay, so this is the side view side which is going to come. You don't see the other wheel, but still I always prefer to sketch that. And this is going across. This is the inside stuff. You can mark to say that it's inside. Alright, and the side slightly higher, and of course you can detail this little bit nicely. You can have the little tire width also you can show. But this is pakka proportionate and designer sketch kind of stuff, where you know all the fundamentals which is coming here. All the wheels are in place, and this is going to be a very interesting exercise. I think the height you guys can little bit reduce, you can reduce the height a bit. It will look little better because proportions are little. Okay, let's have this. I think it is getting interesting now, because the more lower it is, more better the stance is actually. Everyone knows that. You can try all the heights, Okay, so try with this height, little further beautiful. And yeah, obviously you can work with the shadow of this. Keep this. Okay, so to make it Amur, so bring me some marker, black color marker. So this can be the shadow of this is there. It's very interesting to see this. We have this as your top view. So fantastic. So I'm just going to have some kind of some kind of shadow for, yeah, so some dark color. Yes, this is fine. So I'm just looking quick marker here to show you how this shadow works. This is how it goes, Okay. Thank you. So it's cool, and I'm going to paint this guy later. You can check all that later when it comes for shading classes. We have another session, lot of sessions out in the pipeline where you can see how to shade and things like that. And of course, this is going to be the side of the vehicle. Anyway, so this is how it goes. Fine, I think you learnt today how to make circles, ellipse out there, but still this area is simple primitive straight lines. We will have these another session to have this also a little curved, how to make some curvy stuffs. Right, I think this is more evident. It is going to be consistently alright in any angle. Even if you see from here, it's really meaningful. The vehicle is more grounded in this way, okay, even in this way, and you'll see the curvy stuff. And I have a very interesting way of making a car in 2-point perspective with easy steps, which is going to be something like this. I think you guys will enjoy it. Thank you very much on the 2-point perspective and strategic thinking and doing a kind of chariot with two primitive shapes. Thank you very much. Even the best practice is, if you are practicing perspective or any car sketch, please turn the paper and show it to the light. So if it is flawless and if it is meaningful, if it is wonderful, even if it will make very nice sense if you turn it and then see from the light. I think this is a good constructionally, basically very good piece of work. So it looks consistency even if you turn the paper. Yeah, thank you.